So the president's doing his own campaigning right now,
and he
can dance, you know, and he's not wasting any time. I mean, he's obviously trying to do what he can to solidify the vote amongst potential Democrat and independent voters. You know, but I think right now we are hearing a lot from the Hispanic community saying that the Democrats have taken that vote for granted, and that they're not necessarily going to be deciding to vote for a party per se. They're looking to see who has answers.
Well, I think the Obama White House is hearing that exact message. So if I had to guess, they'll be courting that vote in particular amongst several other blocks of voters. But the thing is, and it's already started. I should have brought in the email that you asked me on the air last week, and I couldn't remember what I said. You would not, the way the Obama presidential campaign, the way they have already kicked off everything that they're doing on the internet is incredible. I'm a marketer. I work with Fortune 500 companies my whole career. I've never seen marketing like this president does, like this White House does, and they can compete in the brick and mortar world. In the virtual world, on the internet, they are leaving the Republicans in the dust already, just like they did in the last election. And Obama's already started. I'm getting emails every other day, and so is everybody who signed up at his website. I'm not unique. It's incredible to me. Everything about it. Even if you look at the debate last night on another network, there was a multimedia event. I mean, you had everything going at the same time. I mean, behind you, Twitter, Facebook, a television, everything was integrated with technology. Obama's already, he's lit that up already.
That's how we got beat last time. Exactly.
That's right.
So I'm asking you, do you think the Republicans are getting more savvy this time around?
We must. We are working on it, but we are not where we need to be.
But see, it amazes me because they've had 4 years to do it, because they saw the impact that grassroots movement that Obama organized through the internet worked like a charm.
And do it better. We have to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get why you must do it. You should.
Yeah, and I don't want to hang everything on the bad economy. That makes me very nervous.
We have got I just don't understand why the Republicans still don't seem like they're in place on this particular issue about being tech savvy and
getting
their message.
McCain was twittering right after he lost, right?
It's being addressed, and I think that the candidates who get that are going to push ahead. In Palin, you've got to give Palin credit. I mean, she's very good for social media.
That's the only place I'll give her credit.
Social media and Twitter, and that goes to what you're saying, is that 12 is definitely the tech political year, the tech presidential year.
I think last year I kept saying it's the swing vote. Everyone's worried about all these different blocks of voters. How about all these new young voters who are only getting their news on a computer? That's it, or text message, whatever it is. I thought that was the swing vote in the last election. Obama dominated that, and he's already, seriously dominating again before the Republicans even have a candidate.
Well, we've got some time, but we are definitely going to have to make that up. I mean, we have to capitalize on that, and it is being worked on. But the candidate who gets that right is really going to make the difference. I think it'll make all the difference.
I completely agree with you.
In the primary, I mean. And then, that is why, it's like, oh, forget it, Obama's going to be easy to beat. No, he's not. I think he's a terrible president, but he is maybe the best presidential candidate we've had at this time in 12. For technology, bar none. He's fantastic. So we've got to get it together.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's another thing. The economy may be lousy, but if you're bringing in millions and millions of new people that are all enthusiastic because you're reaching them in the place that they can be, that's where young people are.
Which is why we need a passionate, exciting, good candidate. And if it's somebody who's not very exciting, I worry about it.